Okay, good afternoon everybody, and for today, of course I'm taking a break from the games right now, and because today I have another retrospective video for you. This retrospective video for today is on an extremely famous athlete, in which, if you know who this athlete is, he is a basketball legend. In fact, one of the biggest legends in the NBA. And I think I usually consider him to actually be considered the greatest NBA player of all time. This is what I consider him, because this legend, he's turning 48 years old today. And for those of you that live in the state of Illinois around the Chicago area, particularly Scatmanic, and as well as the source for DVD and VHS, you may be happy to remember this player, because the person that is celebrating, the NBA player that is celebrating his 48th birthday today is none other than the legendary Michael Jordan. That's right, Michael Jordan, 48 years old today. Because as you know, Michael Jordan was born this day back on February 17th, 1963. I can't remember where he was born, but he started to have dreams of playing basketball when he was young. And I can't tell you what he did about high school or college because I don't know much, but Michael Jordan's big fame to the NBA really began in the 90s when he began to play on the Chicago Bulls. And this with Jordan playing on the Bulls, it would lead to the Bulls' big success in NBA championships, as he even had great teammates to play along live for the Bulls, including Tony Kukoc and Scottie Pippen as all this, and his success came quite a bit. However, then sometime during the mid-90s, he then took a little break from playing in the NBA, and as he took an 18-month break and decided to see if he could try to play professional baseball. He did have some fun trying to play it, but in the end, the baseball probably wasn't his thing, and he decided to head back to the NBA and back with the Bulls once again. As number 23, but with his return to the Bulls, the championships then had come back on again, even with other great teammates too in the Bulls, including Dennis Rodman and all that. And also during NBA time with the Bulls, there was also one big movie that Jordan was starred in as himself, and it was none other than that great funny live-action animation classic film, Space Jam, which he co-starred along with the players of the Looney Tunes, which I know the Flicker 98, Home of the Good Guys, and Sticko 23, aka Patrick Butler, all like Looney Tunes, and so they definitely pretty much would enjoy seeing Space Jam. I'm sure they have. After all, Space Jam's a great film, but because Jordan was quite fun to start out in the live action scenes in this. They even mentioned about his baseball playing in there too, but he somehow got back into the basketball thing in the movie, because they then made Michael Jordan appear in the Looney Tunes animation, but his live action self was retained, and in the end, we know Jordan would play on the fictitious Toon Squad basketball team along with the other Looney Tune characters for that basketball game in the film. But then after the time with the Bulls and championships was done, he then briefly left the NBA and retired from it once again for a little bit until 2001. Because then, in 2001, Jordan then finally returned to the NBA one more time, but it wouldn't be with the Chicago Bulls. Instead, he would be playing on the Washington Wizards, which, unfortunately, Jordan did not have as much success with the Wizards as he had with the Bulls, but he still had. But yet, the Wizards were still good, were still alright, as he spent a few seasons. But then after the time with the Wizards is over, Jordan then retired from the NBA for good. And I am pretty sure now that Jordan has been pretty much, there was one year I believe he did get elected to the NBA Hall of Fame. Fame. That's right. The Basketball Hall of Fame, which that Hall of Fame's located right here in this state of Massachusetts, as the Basketball Hall of Fame's located in Springfield, Massachusetts, way out in the western part of the state. So, and Jordan has had other big things too of the basketball. Even some of his basketball was used in a couple Super Bowl commercials too, like. There was one commercial which had Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny in there. That's one example. But the better known Super Bowl commercial that Jordan was in was the McDonald's ad, in which Michael Jordan challenged former NBA legend and also Boston Celtics legend Larry Bird to a hoops matchup to see who would get the Big Mac sandwich. But that ad for McDonald's was so good. But still, Michael Jordan still is still considered, in my opinion, to still be one of the greatest NBA players in history. His basketball career will never be forgotten, especially the big championships with the Bulls. That's right, the big championships with the Chicago Bulls, and. May Michael Jordan's retirement still be continuing on, as he'll remember all those basketball things and everything, and all the championships. So, Michael Jordan, we wish you best of luck. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for my retrospective video of Michael Jordan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.